Roll call shows Sauk Rapids, St. Cloud, and Wake Park here. Half of St. Cloud here.
Yeah.
The important half. Are there any additions or changes to the agenda?
No.
All right. We want to move to approve the agenda?
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, passed unanimously. Where the heck are we? Oh, consent agenda. Item 5, October 18, 2022 meeting minutes and October 2022 Dial-A-Ride Fixed Route North Star Link reports.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, passes unanimously. Open forum, is there anyone here for open forum? Oh, Dave's on now. Dave, are you there?
I'm here, but you keep going, I'll just observe. Hi. I've never been open for.
Is there anyone here for open forum?
No.
Okay. All right, item 7, recognition of MPTA 2022 Management Innovation Award.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. So just wanted to share with you that there was a work group or committee as part of the RTAP group that we had some staff on, Josh Sachs, Dean Hinkemeyer, and Scott Stark, our training and safety staff, were part of this work group that was awarded the MIPTA Innovation Award for putting together a training program that meets the entry-level driver training requirements under the FMCSA. Scott, do you want to talk a little bit about the program?
You didn't tell me about
I
that.
know. I figured you would be better explaining it than me.
Put you on the spot.
Thanks, Ryan. Good afternoon, Commissioners. The entry-level driver trainer curriculum was put in play by the FTA back in 2016 by a final rule and actually came into compliance this February 2022. Back about 4 years ago, actually we learned about it about 6 years ago, and then 4 years ago, myself and Josh and Dean got together with the staff at Metro Transit, and we collaborated initially on putting something together that could be used statewide, and so that we all weren't reinventing the wheel. And it's a way that it's consistent and uniform across the board, so that we're all kind of doing the same thing. Progressing throughout the years since 2018 with COVID in there. Originally this was supposed to come into compliance in February of 2020. Obviously it got pushed back 2 years. And then we got the rest of the state involved kind of by attrition, I think, because people started hearing about it more so, and they were confused about it and concerned about it. And that's when RTAP came on board, and OTAT, the Office of Transit and Active Transportation. And then we were able to take what Metro Transit and what we did, and with some other agencies, collaborate, put it together, and we've got some documentation and some stuff to give the trainees and then exams. The FTA did require some proficiency exams that we had to put together. So it was a true collaborative effort, and we were fortunate to be part of the ground floor, I guess, to get it started, because it really took a load off of our plate from getting it all together. We just kind of put it together, and then the RTAP staff kind of arranged it. So it was truly a group effort in regards, and we're just grateful to be recognized as part of the group for this award.
So in recognition, they get to have the traveling trophy for a period of time.
The traveling
so
trophy.
You have to turn it over to someone else.
Tomorrow or the next day. So.
And this is the first year that we actually went to this new design for MIPTA. Traditionally, we have the state awards, like what we use for the bus operator for the year award, and system of the year. So this is the first year that we actually went to this newer, more modern look design. So hope you guys like it, because I already heard that some people like the old plaques, but kind of like this one better. Looks fancier.
There we go.
Hardware is always good.
Yeah.
So you need to come up.
Picture time.
Be recognized. Thank you.
Thank you.
Geez, I got my fancy shirt on.
He's not wearing a pose.
Huh?
Thanks, Josh.
I got to advertise
Yeah.
for my Wade Park.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Backwards.
Oh, Wade Park.
oh, I didn't see that. Oh, there you go. How much they paid you to do that?
Oh, I get paid well. Thank you.
Nice job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Where are you? Good, there.
Is it visible, Nate,
Sunny's
or not?
apartment,
So it doesn't
so
put it up against me? Yeah, it's invisible. There you go, Dean. Should put Dean in the middle then?
There's no middle, there's need to be.
Let's fix our hair and our makeup.
Yeah, you're
All set.
mine, yeah.
All right, smiles, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Your hair was
My hair was out. Thanks,
Whenever
yeah.
that goes into this.
Yeah, right? The snow.
I will decide. Great job there, Ansel Adam. I'll take the photo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, congratulations again.
Yeah.
Item number 8, consideration of proposed 2023 program of projects. Paula, where'd Paula go? Oh, there she is.
Here I am.
Up in the right-hand corner.
Yeah, hanging out. Good afternoon, Commissioners. The program of projects is the proposed program of projects is the kind of the first step in our STIP process, which then eventually becomes our FTA grant for the year. So this is just kind of the first preliminary piece. We do the proposed, and then if we don't hear any comments as of December 31st, then that becomes a final program of projects for our application for 2023.
All right. Commissioners, got any questions? Okay, you don't need anything from us then until December, right?
Just the approval of the proposed.
Okay.
Just need your approval of the proposed, please.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Motion and a second. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And item number 9, resolution number 2023-02, Smart Grant Commitment. Dave.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Before you today is a request to sign a resolution or agree to a resolution to enter into a commitment with a grant with the City of St. Cloud. So what this is we would be upgrading our transit signal priority system. Right now we have an analog system that's pretty outdated. And so as part of this grant, I was approached probably 3 or 4 years ago from Blake at the City of St. Cloud about updating our system, which would come with a cost of close to $1 million. Obviously, with all we've got going on, that's certainly not something that's a giant priority. So how this system works is we get very similar to what you see with law enforcement. We get a little bit more of a priority, not as much of a priority as law enforcement, but a little bit more of a priority than just pulling up to a light, hoping that the light will change. When the light sense a bus is coming in that area and the emitter communicates with the system that's on the traffic lights, gives us just a little bit of bump in that priority so that our routes can stay on time and get through those lights. With this system, what the City of St. Cloud, and so this would be our entire service area, it would be all the cities in Stearns County, so it would affect our entire fleet of fixed route buses. So we would outfit our large buses and some of the small buses that are used for fixed route. What this would allow is, so the City of St. Cloud has already done this study. There's a track of proven success, and so what this would allow is an update to the software system that runs this, as well as outfitting some additional snowplow equipment, as well as our buses with this equipment. It would be It would come at zero cost to us. If you're approved for the grant, there's zero local match. And again, it's a benefit to the entire system. It's not just something that, sometimes people say, well, what's in it for us? It would affect the entire system. Every city within the system would see the benefit. And again, it's zero cost to us, zero local match. So I guess I looked at it as it's kind of a no-brainer. There's not going to be any sort of time where updating the system would become more of a priority than new buses or the different things that we have in the program of projects for the near future. And so to me, I felt like this is certainly a great opportunity for us. And so I will field any questions now.
How long will it take to get that all on board?
It's a two-phase grant, so the first piece of the grant is kind of the planning and the software piece, and so we would start by upgrading 5 of our buses in that first phase, and then my understanding is that if you're approved for the first phase and you have a track record of proven success, which we already do with this system, and the city of St. Cloud has already done this study, which has showed success. And so to me, I feel like we've got just that little bit of a leg up than others because it's been in place, it's proven, all that legwork has been done. And so it sounds, if I don't remember the exact time frame, but I know it is a two-phase deal, that if you're approved for the first phase and you're proven successful, then you're automatically assigned the second phase of the funding.
Okay. I have a motion to move to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes unanimously. Thank you. All right, department update, marketing communications, Nate.
It's me. Good afternoon, commissioners. I'm going to give you a little update about what we have going on in the marketing communications department. My name is Nate Ramager. I'm the manager of the department. We also have online Lisa Sabian, our marketing communications specialist. Any of the cool stuff you see coming up, probably she did it. And then we also get direction and input from Sunny as well as from other members of Metrobus, obviously. Some of our basic tasks include internal communications like our newsletter and employee info screens, on-bus and facility signage for the public, and then outreach materials for our community outreach department. As part of that, in 2022, we completed development of an internal program in Adobe InDesign and Illustrator for our full system app. Previously, we had purchased the license to a map. We believe this to be the most accurate map of the service area, so if you want a good map, you can ask to look at ours. We worked with the APO on that. They kind of provided the base layer for that map, and then Lisa and myself developed it from there. With that map, we use that to update all of our assets around the community. So shelter signs, every shelter has a unique sign that shows which routes serve it, and pickup times and all that in that shelter. Community system maps, so we have system maps with agencies throughout the community, departments, stuff, wherever we get requests that they feel would serve the public to have a map that shows all of our routes. And then we also use the map internally for various uses like training and for the maintenance department and stuff. This year we've also been working a lot on recruitment advertising for the obvious reasons. As part of that, we have developed ads that we show on streaming services such as YouTube, Pluto TV, Sling TV, Tubi TV, on Roku, Amazon Fire, platforms like that. We created these ads with Times Media and Light Switch, and we just finished up a campaign running them with Town Square Media on those platforms. So I'm actually going to show you 2 videos that we are just wrapping up a campaign running. Look, Kellen.
Geez, those 2 videos are a surprise.
You knew nothing about it, did you?
The commercials.
My name is Brian Wright, and I'm a fixed wire operator for Metrobus. First, I didn't
really have that type of training, like with CDL or driving any buses or big vehicles. But after I came here to Metro Bus and got my training, it helped me out a lot. Now I'm more confident in driving the buses. Any type of big vehicle with, they need a CDL. It has been a good experience. If I have any questions, I'll go back to the training department and ask them.
My name is Nate Huss, and I am a dial-a-ride operator. My classroom training started with learning all of Metrobus's safety procedures. You get your CDL permit and you do your CDL exam here, and then after that you are out on the road with an operator trainer. They make sure that you are at a spot where you're comfortable driving and you're comfortable with any situation that could arise. At the end of the day, you feel like you've accomplished something good for the community. You help a lot of people throughout your day, and it's extremely rewarding.
So again, those were developed primarily for using on streaming services, but we've got other uses in mind for them as well. We've also been running ads on billboards around town. Maybe you've seen some of them, some digital billboards and stuff, promoting Metrobus as an employer. We've been running a lot of print stuff, so all the city newsletters and the St. Cloud Visitors Guides, various high school and sports and community ed programs. And we've kind of cast a broad net with that to not only the cities in the service area, but within 30 to 40 miles of the service area, trying to find people that are looking for a good job. Lastly, we had an ad in the ROCKS program last year. Right now we're working on actually having an ad on their new screen this coming year. So if you go to the ROCKS game, watch for that pre-game. We'll have a spot on there. And then we're currently running what's called a pre-trailer ad at Marcus Theater. So I actually have Marcus Theaters in St. Cloud and Elk River that runs before the trailers. And we're going to show you that video as well.
Change lives and keep your community moving by providing safe, reliable, friendly public transportation as a Metro bus driver. No experience necessary. Receive paid training to help obtain your CDL permit and license. Metro bus drivers benefit from supportive coworkers and management and enjoy a team-focused environment that offers opportunities for professional growth. Our compensation plan includes 100% employer-paid single or family health insurance. Make a difference as a Metro bus driver. Visit ridemetrobus.com/employment to apply today.
Yeah, so that's that one. We're also doing, we obviously operate North Star Link, so we do advertising for ridership with them. There again, we partner with Times Media, and they push these ads to Facebook and also to YouTube. So there's banner ads on web pages, there's a Facebook and the YouTube video, and we're going to show you. It's the last one, so enjoy it.
Commuting to the Twin Cities? You could get in your car, fill your tank, fight through road construction, and finally pull into your costly parking spot blocks from the office. Or you can sit back, relax, and enjoy your commute. The North Star Link commuter bus connects you to the North Star Rail and the Twin Cities in stress-free comfort. Enjoy spacious and clean seating, great amenities, and free parking with convenient lots in St. Cloud and Becker. North Star Link commuter bus. Visit catchthelink.com for more information.
Do you have a twin?
What's that?
Do you have a twin brother?
Well, as you saw, all the talent in those was sourced from internally here at Metrobus, so I appreciate everybody that helped with those.
It's very nice. You have residuals?
What's that?
You have residuals?
Yeah. Not that I know of. I think I can find out about that. We also, part of my duties are administering our advertising program, where we advertise on buses, shelters, and benches. We do some direct sale with that, and then the remainder of it is done through Hub Transit advertising. This year we transitioned our 4 full bus wraps, which are Mountain Dew, Pepsi, St. Cloud Orthopedics, and St. Cloud State bus wraps to CNG buses, which allowed us to just use those diesel buses that they were on as backup. So if you see, especially they're all good looking ads. The Mountain Dew and Pepsi ones are really bright. So when you see those, you'll see those that show up. Last couple things, we are currently working on improving our website. The website was launched in early 2016, I believe it was. we get real good feedback on that, but we've identified some things that we can do to make it more intuitive and improve the layout, and also increase accessibility on that. We are planning the 2022 Jolly Trolley that is scheduled to happen December 13th through 15th, where we're going to be back on site this year, go around and collect donations from folks as they go into area supermarkets, watch for a news release and some other communications, more details on that. And final thing, coming soon, we'll have the Hallway of History down the hallway over here in the, I guess it'd be the south wing or the west wing. We've been working on a project to display kind of the history of Metrobus and public transportation across the nation and how that impacts people. So in the coming months, we'll let you know, hopefully by next month, that you can preview that when you come to the meeting. So with that, I'm open to any questions.
Commissioners, any questions, comments?
Been busy.
Yes, sir.
Nice job.
Nice job.
I like that.
All right.
And that
Thank you.
CDL, that CDL training is getting expensive. I know that. Anybody that works for the city knows that it's gone up quite considerably, the cost. And so that's really nice. It's a good recruiting tool.
Yeah, it's certainly a selling point for us, right, that we have that ability. So.
How are we doing for drivers, Sonny? Are we still short?
We have, let's see if I can remember it from the meeting we just had at 3 o'clock today. We have 16 fixed route vacancies. Some of those are operators that are transitioning to street supervisor positions, haven't made the transition yet, but they're included in that number. We've got 5 fixed route applicants identified at various stages, either offers accepted, letters signed, and all pre-employment done, through to, I think one we still have, the offer hasn't been verbally accepted yet. So we potentially have 5 people starting between now and January 9th for those 16 vacancies. Dial-A-Ride, we have 5 vacancies, potential of 2 people starting in January. And then we have a full-time fueler open right now.
Okay.
Our start times stagger because it depends on if they're licensed, if they're unlicensed, whether they have their permit or not, and then the amount of time based on those answers for the training, so.
Good. Nice job.
Yeah. All right, anything else on that? Got any other business?
I just have one thing to say.
I knew that. I wasn't quick enough, Dave.
Since Dave's virtual, he can't give me too much slack. No, I just want to just also congratulate too. I know after Sunny gave a presentation on the history of the RTAP, I just want to just personally thank Scott on behalf of the Metrobus Commissioners, Scott and his team, for all the work that they do, not only for the training department here within Metrobus, but also for the state of Minnesota. I mean, being part of RTAP, being part of those monthly meetings, and putting together like a PTAS plan, doing the ELDT training, and all these different regs that come forth from the FTA. Scott is always trying to be a step of the curve, collaborating with Metro Transit, other transit folks, and just trying to set a blueprint for the state of Minnesota. So I'm really proud of Scott and his work that he's doing with his team, and also with his other partners here throughout Minnesota. But I just wanted to say thank you for all that you do, for making not only making Metrobus safe, but making the state of Minnesota safe. Even though we have the safest operators, but still, just all this work. I mean, it's a lot of work that goes into all of the planning. The PTAS alone took about, gosh, almost 6 months just to get that together. I mean, that document is intensive, and then also with the ELDT training, and then a lot of systems have questions. A lot of systems are smaller. They're only like one-man show, one-woman show, so they don't have a team like how we're fortunate to have a team of training and safety department. So a lot of people lean on Scott, lean on the RTAP division to help make life easier for them as well. So thank you for all that you do for the state. Thank you for what you do for Metrobus, and the award is just a testament of that. So just wanted to say those words.
Thank you, and I lean on Josh and Dean a lot too, as well as everybody else.
Yeah. That's the disclaimer. But.
There you go, that's the disclaimer. This ad was paid for by.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Oh, that was last week.
That was in that commercial. But no, just thank you, Scott, and Dean and Josh. I appreciate you guys' work. Yep, and that's all.
Good. Anything else, commissioners? All right, not, we are adjourned at 4:25.